Hi Aquarius, this is your June 13th through June 19th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Also, I'm still really under the weather, Aquarius, so please bear with me, and please also like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have death clarified by the moon. We have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot. We have the Fool in the potential outcome. We have the King of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords. And we also have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces or a Cancer. Well, Aquarius, I said wow a couple of times once I was done laying down the cards and clarifying the spread. This is a very powerful spread, and literally powerful spread, because the King and the Queen of Swords, when those two cards come out in the same spread, that means you guys are going to make a power couple, right? Even if this person is an air sign just like you, which they could be, this is still a power couple being formed here, potentially, right? And we start off with the Death card, right? Death is the personal Scorpio card, but death is a major transformation. For some of you, you could be getting out of one relationship and starting this new relationship, but for most of you, it is a transformation that's gonna take place this week because of this new person entering your life. You know, death is clarified by the moon. The moon is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but the moon is one of the most emotional cards in the tarot deck. So perhaps right now you're kind of sad. You have fears that you'll never meet the person you'll be spending the rest of your life with. Perhaps you're hauling at the moon, right? You're kind of sad and even a little bit anxious and depressed even, but all of this is going to come to an end with the Death card. Your life is about to undergo a major transformation, right? And we are moving on to the Ace of Pentacles, right? The next card that came out is the Ace of Pentacles. You know, we don't have any pages. We don't have any knights here. And out of all 4 aces, the Ace of Pentacles showed up. To me personally, the Ace of Pentacles is the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle any other aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a bundle, it's like a package. All aces combined into one. And whenever the Ace of Pentacles comes out, that means the person coming towards you with this offer, they're serious. They mean business. They're ready to settle down. They're ready to start a family. The Ace of Pentacles, by the way, sometimes comes through as a proposal. I don't know if they're going to propose to you this week, but like I said, they're coming in with a very serious intention. And the Chariot, clarifying it, is pretty much a confirmation, because, well, first of all, the Chariot is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but the Chariot is a major arcana card. It's a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's a very powerful card, because if it is a victory card, this is when people just win. It's unconditional, right? I'm not saying you're going to be unconditionally surrendering, but this is a very powerful combo. The Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot is a very powerful combo. The Fool, the next card over, I think that's your energy. So here's where you come in, Aquarius. Yeah, you're definitely taking a leap of faith with this person. The Fool is a card of a new beginning, the type of a new beginning where you're just going to jump in. You're just going to take a plunge with this person, because you will instantly recognize this person is not playing around. They're not fooling around. They mean business. They're the real deal. And therefore, why wait? Why waste any time? Why hesitate? This person, like I said, is you guys are going to make a perfect couple, power couple. In the outcome, we have the King and the Queen of Swords. You can assign the roles as you wish. You could be the King or the Queen of Swords. We got both of them here, right? And the Wheel of Fortune in between that King and the Queen. Wow, it's a card of starting a new cycle. It's a major arcana card. The Wheel of Fortune is, you know, the word fortune is in the Wheel of Fortune is there for a reason. It's always good news. Always good news. It's a very fortunate connection between the two of you, right? And the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is a card of a commitment or marriage. Some people call it the 11-11 card. You know, perhaps divine timing is at play. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. Because in some cultures, when people get married, they do it underneath the structure with the leaves and branches on top of it. You know, and the structure pictured in the Four of Wands always reminds me of that. But ultimately, it is one of the commitment and marriage cards. So yeah, I'm not going to do an extended for you, Aquarius, because I think that's it. I think you're going to be definitely spending a lot of time together. Probably for some of you, the rest of your life with this person. Because, yeah. We've got quite a few major arcana cards, quite a few, and we do have a matching couple. So there you go. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, which could be a proposal at some point in the future. We have a victory card, we have a transformation card, we have a marriage card. Yeah, you've got all the ingredients on the table for a very successful, powerful connection with the long-term potential in that, with that 401, which is on the bottom of the deck, and I love that. Alright, so no extended for you, it would be a waste of time. Really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Empress, we have the Emperor, we have the Sun, and we also have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You know, Aquarius, you have, some of you or most of you have no idea how what an amazing spread this is. And we only have 4 cards on the table. The thing is, whenever the Emperor and the Empress come out in the same spread, and in this case, one came right after the other, that means you guys are divine counterparts. So if you ever wondered if you are divine counterparts, here's your answer. All right? It's an amazing spread. The Sun right next to the deck is a card of clarity, so now you're crystal clear about your connection, right? And with the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, perhaps this was you wondering about it, right? So here you go. I'm glad I made your life better. Pun intended. Anyway, another way to interpret this is that somebody here is going into labor, or somebody is getting pregnant. Right? Because the Empress often comes through as somebody who is expecting a baby, or the Empress is a mother figure. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, and there is also a kid riding that horse in the Sun card, right? And the Four of Swords, somebody is laying down, going into labor, or somebody is getting pregnant. I'm not going to go into details about that. And yet another way to interpret this spread is you guys are on vacation. You guys are chilling somewhere on the beach, somewhere by the poolside, someplace warm, because the Sun is, you know, it's the warmest object in the sky. And with the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you just chilling on the beach or by the pool. And somebody serves you delicious refreshments. Okay, so yeah, it's a great spread, Aquarius. Whatever you have going on, I'm so happy for you. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, or a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Pentacles, and we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. If this person is not an earth sign, then I don't know what the heck is going on. Well, Temperance on the bottom of the deck is the personal Sagittarius card. So perhaps this person is an earth sign with some Sagittarius, or the other way around. Right, so if it were, it's so earthy here, you can plant the tree. But instead of planting the tree, I think you're going to be building or rebuilding what you had in the past. I do see this as a reconciliation, Aquarius. This is definitely a reconciliation with this King of Pentacles, who could be an earth sign or a Sagittarius. Right? Temperance on the bottom of the deck. If it's not a Sagittarius, then it's a card of healing, burying the hatchet, reconciling, getting back together. Right? And the Ten of Pentacles in the middle is a card of marriage and commitment. And the Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles, this is the King of Pentacles offering you to get back together, and I think you're going to accept. I believe you're going to give them a second chance, because they're coming in with a very serious offer. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights, So they thought this offer through. They will have a plan, right? They will definitely have a plan, right? A very stable. This is the most stable night as well. The most serious, the most grounded night. The Page of Pentacles, clarifying the King of Pentacles. This is a piece of jewelry in a small box, all right? You know, we all know what that is. Because the Page of Pentacles is usually something tangible, something you can touch, right? And I think it's not anything in a jar, it's not anything in a basket. It's definitely something in a small box, something that shines, all right? And I see this all the time, Aquarius, when people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them, and it works most times, right? Most times people say, I do. It doesn't have to be a proposal right away. It could be a proposal in a couple of days or in a week or in a couple of weeks. But that's where the two of you are definitely heading towards. Definitely heading towards that Ten of Pentacles, which is, like I said, a commitment and marriage card. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius. This week we have the Nine of Cups, we have the World, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Fool, and we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You are either going somewhere on business, on a business trip. Others of you are going on vacation, and perhaps some of you are retiring this week, right? There's definitely something coming to an end and something new beginning this week for you. And you're really happy about it. All right? The Nine of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, and I think that's the way you're going to be feeling this week. The World could be an end of something. For some of you, like I said, you could be quitting your job, so you could go start a new job at some point in the future. Others of you are retiring. Or some of you are going on vacation, right? One of the three, I guess. Then we have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Fool, and the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Those three cards are talking about the same thing, right? It could be travel, it could be you leaving one place and starting a new job, or you could be you retiring and immediately going somewhere. Right? This is an amazing spread. This is a happy end spread. This is a spread with wish come true or satisfaction. So if you're going on vacation this week, that makes total sense. If you're going on a business trip, you're going to kill it. If you're retiring this week, I can definitely understand why you're happy. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aquarius, this week. We have the Moon, we have Temperance, we have the World, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Sagittarius or yet another Aquarius. Well, every single card on the table is a major arcana card. It kind of reminds me of the new love spread I did for you in the beginning of this reading, because we had the Moon card in there as well. This is a different deck. I use different decks. But let's look at this spread from a different perspective. What I think is actually happening here is if you are going through a healing process, or if somebody else is going through a healing process, then that healing process is going to finish successfully this week. Okay? The Moon, the first card that came out, is the personal Pisces card, but the Moon is all about, sadness. It's all about having fears. It's one of the most emotional cards in the tarot deck. It's a card of secrets, but from what I see here, the Moon is, you or somebody feeling sad, feeling lonely, and just going through something, right? And Temperance, the next card over, is a card of healing. Right? Temperance is the personal Sagittarius card, by the way, so it could be a Sagittarius who is going through it. But I think if this is about you, then Temperance is all about, like I said, healing. And the World, right next to the deck, is a card of an ending. So the healing is coming to an end. The thing about the World card, this is my happy end card. So it's a very happy and successful completion of healing. The Star on the bottom of the deck is also a healing card, right? But the thing about the Star card, it's your personal card, Aquarius, right? Unless you're dealing with another Aquarius. So yeah, what you're not expecting is a healing process to come to an end. Perhaps if you're the one healing, if this is about the new love situation we saw in the first spread, your healing is going to complete because this new person is entering your life. Right? Temperance, by the way, is also a card of patience. So if you've been patiently hoping that you will meet the love of your life at some point after all, then your patience is paying off. Alright, it's a good spread. This is a happy end spread. All major arcana cards, and we also have your card. One of those major arcana cards, the star, is your major arcana card. Alright, and that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I got for you, Aquarius, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.